Hello, and thank you for watching my channel today. I'm going to be discussing the disappearance of Landry Ntwari. He was last seen on camera January 10th of 2017 at 7:15 p.m. near the Marriott and Tower Hotels near Fallsview Boulevard and Dunn Street in the Fallsview tourist area, Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. This was his sixth trip to Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada, since October of 2016. He has never been found, and the case is considered unsolved and a cold case. He arrived on January the 19th of 2017. I believe it was his 28th birthday, and he was seen leaving his hotel on security footage on January 10th of 2017. Nobody knows why he made 6 trips to this area between October of 2016 and January of 2017. On January the 9th of 2017, on his 28th birthday, he had traveled from Burlington, Ontario to Niagara Falls, Ontario. His family and Halton police said they did not know why he went to Niagara Falls so frequently. There was no record of him gambling or crossing the border. It's my understanding he was unknown to police, which means he wasn't one to be in trouble with the law, and that he wasn't involved in anything untoward, so to speak. And so he had also never gone missing before. Detective Joe Barr of the Halton Police said that he didn't appear to be going on this trip to celebrate his birthday. He was just making a trip for himself, just to get away. It was said that he liked his privacy and didn't have a close network of friends. It was also said that he was not known to hotel staff. Although he was last seen in Niagara Falls, he is reported missing from Burlington. In 2013 to 2014, he was a student at Carleton University in Ottawa. Halton Regional Police phone number is 1-905-825-4777. I will also put an email below in case you have seen him. I need to make a correction to a statement I made earlier. I said he left on the 19th of January. That was the 9th of January of 2017. Okay, I've started out with his point of origin at the very beginning of this timestamp when he was on camera. And this pin is right near the Tower Hotel because he was near the Marriott and the Tower Hotel. I'm not sure why the Tower Hotel is. Okay, there it is. When I expand it, it shows up. Okay, and I put him on this little pathway because they said he was near Fallsview Boulevard and Dunn Street, which I think would have put him closer to the Tower Hotel. So then I drew a 17-mile radius because the chart started at 17 degrees. Okay, and so I'll show you that. There's the 17-mile radius based on 17 degrees, which is where the ascendant starts. And then I did 170 miles. Okay, and I'll zoom out and show you that one. Okay, so let's take a look at the ascendant. This is the ascendant line right here. It's southeast. Now, I don't know that he went southeast. I don't really have any idea. The ascendant is supposed to represent the victim or the missing person. So that's why I want to look at it. And let's see where that line goes through. You'll just have to keep moving your map around like that, expanding and whatnot. Okay, let's see what it goes through. All right, it goes through this business area. Oh, wait, that's the red line is the descendant. Okay, we want to deal with this blue line, which is the ascendant. So it goes through the Niagara River here, and it goes through, it looks like the Dufferin Islands, and waterway here. It goes through Rapids View parking lot. It goes through the Chippewa Parkway, Front Street. Okay, it goes by these little places here, the Anglican Church, a Motor Lodge, which is a hotel. These are things nearby. A Chinese restaurant. Now, when I mention a place, it's not an accusation towards a business or an address or anything like that. I'm just pointing out landmarks and reference points. It goes across this Welland River, okay, and it goes through Main Street, Gunning Drive. Let's see, that is some kind of, it says Chippewa Creek, Bella Care Residence. Don't know what that's about. Might be like a subdivision or something. And then it goes through these apartment rentals here. Let me pull that down so you can see it. Okay. And then it goes through this golf course. Goes through Streets Creek, Weaver Road, and then the Niagara Parkway here, and then the Niagara River. And then here you have the Canadian and U.S. border right here. Now, I don't believe he crossed the border. Now, the only way he could have crossed the border, most likely, if he didn't have a passport, was if somebody concealed him and took him across the border. That is very, very, very risky. Okay, I was a long-haul truck driver for 10 years, and I crossed the Canadian border many times. And I'm here to tell you, when you cross over into the United States, it is something else. You talk about scrutiny. You talk about getting your vehicle searched. Going into Canada is no problem. Easy as a breeze as long as you've got a passport. But coming back to the United States, it's high alert. They are on high alert. So I don't think anybody took him across the border, and it's said that he did not cross the border. It's also said there's no record of him gambling in the area because there are casinos near that hotel. So that is where the ascendant line goes through, which represents the victim or the missing person. Now let's look at the descendant, which represents the perpetrator, the kidnapper, the criminal, etc. It actually goes up, I think, very close to Burlington, which is where he was traveling from. Okay, so this descendant, which is the red line, it goes through a casino resort, Main Street, all these businesses. It goes across the Queen Elizabeth Highway, a few restaurants here, and then we start getting into, looks like kind of nowhere land. It might be a wooded area, it might just be barren, but there don't seem to be a lot of buildings or anything. It goes through this Gald Nursery, a conservation area. It goes across this Taylor Road, another golf area. That might be why there's so much what looks like barren land. A lot of it might be part of a golf course. And of course, there's some businesses here like Bass Pro Shops. It goes across this looks like a river. What What river is this? Let me see what river it is. Is it going to tell me? Port Weller Harbor. So that's what this line goes through. There's a tire place here. Goes across Manor Road, Pinnell Road, and then into this water here. So, but if you keep going within the 170-mile radius, it seems like I saw Burlington somewhere near here. So, oh well, I may have missed it. Let me take a little closer look here. You know, I just might be mistaken about that. Now, something I find fascinating is this DNA line right here. It's also the vertex line, and they are both at 7 degrees Capricorn. They are conjunct. And I just find that fascinating. So let's look within the 17-mile radius. Let's look at this vertex and DNA line. See what it goes through. Okay, it's right here. It's this purple line right here. And if anybody knows how to tell me to get this blue shading to stop, please let me know. Okay, so it goes through these city blocks here. It goes across Queen Elizabeth Highway. It goes through a golf course. Davis Road. Oh, this is driving me crazy. This blue shading, it flips me out. I do not like it. Let me see. If I turn off the radiuses, sometimes it stops. Let's see. Now it goes across this Lake Gibson. Goes across 67 and 406 and 50. Let's see here. Then it looks like a bunch of nothingness. I don't know. Just land. Goes across Wessel Drive or Wessel Drive. It goes across 49, or is that 69? 69. 24. And then there's another golf course. Mountain Road. Painting place. It says painting by Johnny Frame. Now you got to keep in mind some of these landmarks might not have even been there back then because this was 2017. Okay, Digital Properties Group is nearby. Meat with Me Incorporated. I don't know what that is. MEAT. Like meat that you eat. I don't know what that is. But, goes across Young Street. Let me see here. Let's keep going. Fulton Community Hall. This just doesn't look like a real populated area. Here's Fletcher Fruit Farms. So maybe this is farmland. Nebo Road. Another golf course, Willow Valley. An Amazon Fulfillment Center. An airport, John C. Monroe Hamilton International Airport. Goes across Highway 6. Fiddler's Green Road. Another golf course, Knollwood Golf. Goes across Book Road. Another golf course here. And a Pleasant Stay Motel. Let's see here. It goes across Sunny Ridge Road, Highway 11, Highway 17. Looks like we have some businesses here, a Super Deal Pizza, Osborne Corners, which is Highway 99 and 24 here, Governor's Road East, Grand River Sports Complex here, Green Lane Sports Complex, West River Road, Grand River Rafting Company. Let's see, Watts Pond Road. Looks like there's some little ponds here. And let's see if we're still within the 17-mile radius. Or if we've gone outside of it. Okay, we've gone outside of it probably quite a bit, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to zoom back and we're going to map another area, another planetary line.